What is going on, everybody? And today I bought a complete 1956 Topps set. But before we get to that, we are so close to passing 1,000 subscribers, at least as I'm recording this. We're at 995. So I got some stuff to give to you guys, a couple of lucky viewers. So we'll get into some of these, but I did want to say thank you guys if you watch any of my videos, if you're subscribed to the channel, or if you're not subscribed to the channel. Make sure to press the subscribe button. Maybe you could be one of the last 5 subscribers that we need. But yeah, thank you to everyone who watches any of my videos. I know I switched up a little bit on the type of content I was making. I'm gonna do at least some card show videos coming up. So if you guys were fans of the card show content, you're gonna get some of that in the near future. But I'll go ahead and show you guys the cards I'm giving away and then what you guys can do to enter and win. So the first option we got is gonna be this Luis Aparicio rookie, and this is a 5.5 SGC. So that is a very nice option. I'm gonna give a few options here for the main prize, and then I'll have 2 smaller prizes also. So there's gonna be 3 different winners. So you'll have a chance to win. So yeah, the first option is the Aparicio rookie. Second option is another rookie, another graded card, the Harmon Killebrew rookie, SGC 4. So you guys can pick between one of those, or if you don't want either of those rookies, I also have a raw 60 All-Star mantle. That one is in pretty nice shape. So for that's for the main prize. So comment, and all you have to do is comment which one of the 3 you would prefer. If you were to win the drawing, just comment if you would prefer the Aparicio, the Killebrew, or the mantle. The raw mantle does have some small wrinkles in it, just as a heads up for anyone who might be interested in that. But all of those 3, you guys will have a chance to win. The big winner will pick one of those, and I'll ship that to them. And then 2 other smaller prizes. Also going to give out the 68 Topps game Mickey Mantle and Roberto Clemente. So both of those will also get given out to just 2 other random people who commented, picking one of these other cards. But that is it for the giveaway. So make sure to subscribe and comment to join that. But let's get on into the 56 Topps complete set. So like I said, here we got the entire set of 1956 Topps. Most of these cards, at least all the commons, are going to be raw. And then there's a good amount of the stars that were graded. But you can see flipping through here just how cool the 56 Topps set is. It's one of everyone's favorites. Lots of people mention this when we're starting to talk about the best looking designs of all time, especially Topps designs. I think it has a great classic 1950s look. These are kind of the types of cards you think of when you think of the 1950s, at least for me. Now, like I said, some of the stars were graded and I pulled out lots of the other raw ones. So let's go ahead and check out some of the stars. You can see the mantle in the background and some of the graded cards. We'll get to those in a little bit. Just get another look at some of the stars here from this set. Bunch of really nice looking cards. On average, I'd say that it was probably good to VG. And like always, got some in here that are a little bit nicer, like this Don Larsen's a little bit nicer, probably more like VGEX. And then some also that are a little bit lower grade, but on average, kind of good to VG. I'd say most of them are crease free. Even the ones that are lower grade are for the most part crease free. So overall, it's a pretty nice 56 set. If you're looking to put one together, this is a pretty solid condition that you can do it in. You can see some more of the cool cards here. Elston Howard, Bob Feller. That feller's actually pretty sharp. George Kell, Monte Irvin. The team card, the Dodgers team card. This one in the Yankees, especially from 56, always surprised me with how much the team cards can be worth. Like this Dodgers one, if it's in like a 5 condition, and the Yankees also are both like $100 cards. That one isn't quite that nice, but it's still, you know, a $50, $75 card, somewhere in that range. Duke Snider's a little bit rough. He's got some writing on him, so that one's gonna go for a little bit less. There are a couple other stars here. Minnie Minoso, Richie Ashburn, Phil Rizzuto, and then let's go ahead, check out the Mantle and some of the other big guys in the set. So here we go, the 56 Mantle, a nice PSA 2, a nice new label PSA 2, and a great looking 2 at that. I'm not seeing any creases in it, which is always a good thing. You can see it's got really nice centering, pretty nice corners. That one might be a crack candidate with how nice he is, maybe a regrade, something like that. And some of the other stars are pretty nice too. So we got Jackie Robinson. This one is a 3. I think most of these were submitted. So some pretty nice grades on average around the set. I guess it's a little nicer than even I was thinking. Some of the superstar cards seem to go a little bit heavier into those and not really as much so on the commons. And another one of the most popular 56 Topps cards, the Clemente. Everyone loves this card. That's one of the most sellable cards out of any vintage card. And then we got a couple more stars here with the Mays in the PSA 4. That one's a grayback. Sandy Koufax, another second-year star, and that is in a 4. And the final one, the Hank Aaron, another possible crack candidate. This one is really nice for the grade, PSA 3. If you guys have watched lots of my other videos, you know my opinions on some of the grading at the moment. Pretty dumb, pretty far off from what I think lots of these actually should be. So we'll see how that plays a role with this set. But I also got a bunch of slabs. We're gonna get to these later in the video, but I'll put something else in between. And boom, a big sale. This actually happened when I was on the way to the card shop. Sold this Tom Seaver rookie PSA 7. So that gave me a little bit more money to spend when I was there. I picked up a lot of other really cool stuff that we're gonna get to. There are lots of people who will kind of diss on eBay for the fees and stuff, which I definitely get. They do have a good amount of fees, but when you list stuff on eBay, you're gonna get top dollar and the most eyeballs on it, especially if you're doing buy it now. Don't ever run an auction, don't do auctions. But if you're doing a buy it now, you can get a lot higher price on eBay than you're gonna get off of eBay most times. I sell a ton of stuff both on and off of eBay, and I probably actually get more for my cards even after fees and everything when they're on eBay. At least all of my expensive cards I always try to list in my eBay store. And I've been selling, the more I have been listing on there, I've been selling a lot recently actually through my eBay. So I need to go and list all this other stuff. I got all this 56s and I got a bunch of other stuff I just got in the mail that I haven't listed yet. Like this American Caramel Nap Lajoie also just got here in the mail. So I need to go list him. All right, we're gonna get onto the slabs now, so let's see what we got. Starting it off with some 55s. These will be the earliest cards in the order. So we got this nice 55 K-line, an awesome second year K-line, and all of these some nice new PSA labels as well. We got K-line, Jackie Robinson, and then we got another 55, another great looking PSA, Ted Williams, PSA 2.5. And then one more 55, another Aaron second year. I used to not be a super big fan of the 55 set, but I don't know, over the last 4 months or so, I've really gotten on a kick of 55s. They're super popular. Lots of people seem to like them. I was never the biggest fan, but what my favorite sets are changed by the week, by the month. So what I like this month, I may not like next month. But now I've definitely grown to appreciate some of the bright colors and some of the cool images in the 55s. And we got even more 56s coming up. So this is a PSA 8 new label, Jim Gilliam. Super well centered, super sharp, as it should be. So that is a great looking card. Lots of high grade cards like this go super well on eBay because there's not many listings of the high grade examples. So ones like that, I'll always throw up on eBay. Those are the ones I'm talking about where you can kind of get a really good price out of on eBay in comparison to Facebook and X and other stuff like that. This one here is beautiful for the grade, the 56 Jackie Robinson. Another great looking card. Also have this William Heritage, so the first card in the set. This one gets a bit pricey. Once you get above a 5, the prices really start to jump on this card. Some of these cards like this go for a decent amount, more than you would kind of think. The random, like umpires, owners, stuff like that, those always sell pretty well. And the Aaron in a 5 from the 56 set. So we had the PSA 3-1 that came with the set, but then this was a separate card here. This one is super nice looking. I already repriced all these, so these are all my price stickers. If you guys are interested in any of these, just shoot me an email or something. I'll leave all that below. But next is a Banks, a nice 30-year Banks. This one's got really, really good centering on it. And I finally got more PSA sleeves, so now all of them got brand new PSA sleeves and all look nice. Sleeves fit correctly. And we got another Duke Snider 56 in a 5. And that's it for 56s for this video. So now we're officially moving on to some other stuff. Now got a couple mantle slabs too. So we got a 64 mantle, a 65 mantle, and a 66 mantle. So can't ever go wrong with any of his cards. Those always make the buys a little bit better when you get some mantles in there. And next up, this is a high grade one. 68 Topps, second year, Tom Seaver. This card is really popular. Lots of the second year cards are popular. Of course, the Cup. And this one is just in great shape. So he's definitely going to be thrown up on eBay here in a little bit. And that is a sweet looking card. Another Mickey Mantle, 69 Topps in a PSA 5. Pretty well centered for that one. It's the yellow letter, but still a mantle in a 5. So always a nice card. Now we're into some 70s and on some ultra modern. We got Carlton Fisk rookie in a PSA 7. And then this next one is actually a pretty big card. So got the Mike Schmidt PSA 7. It's actually the first Schmidt rookie I've ever bought is this one. So a nice high grade copy, or at least higher grade. And I never realized how expensive this card was, you know, until I bought this one. I guess I never really just looked it up, but that's like a $500 card plus. Yeah, so I was kind of stunned when I was looking up that Schmidt rookie. And then one of the most popular cards of the 80s and 90s got the Cal Ripken Jr. Topps traded rookie. Quite a bit off center, but still a new label PSA 7, so a pretty sharp card. A nice Ripken rookie, and one more rookie to end it off. Got the 89 Fleer Ken Griffey Jr. PSA 10. I usually stay away from cards past like 1973, maybe 1975, but Ken Griffey Jr. is kind of the one exception. I'll buy his rookies, especially 10s. I mean, they'll always sell. You can always throw them on eBay. People are always going to be looking for Griffey stuff. So it's never a bad thing to have a Griffey rookie PSA 10.